from Jane Kelly and Patrick Kelly, owners of JJ Kelly Bridal Salon. I'm Helen Ford Wallace, and we are at the Oklahoman's Video Studio in downtown Oklahoma City. It's time for Parties Extra. How about our beautiful debutantes? They're coming in your store, and I guess they've already got their dresses.
Yes, all of them have their dresses. We always have the pleasure of helping most of them. So
it's the Beaux-Arts Ball in
and the
November and the Bachelor's Club in December.
Yes.
So anything new on trend with those dresses?
I think we're seeing a little less strapless, but because they have to wear the long glove, the upper length leather glove, that they can't have a sleeve, but say a V-neck maybe, or something pretty that has a little spaghetti strap is always nice.
And they're full.
They need to be full because they do have to bow, so that's important.
That's some kind of bow too.
Yes, it's a beautiful bow.
I mean, that would be hard.
In heels.
To the floor.
Yes, and most of them wear heels, so.
That's a good debutante.
Balance.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Well, so what color? I mean, are they white? What color are the dresses?
They have to wear white or
white.
They can wear white. They can wear cream color. They can wear a silk white or a natural. Ivory's out, blush is out. They want the ball to be a debutante ball, and for this kind of a traditional ball, it's restricted in that way.
How about the embellishment? I mean, is it?
They can have lace. They can
beads?
have clear beads, clear sequins, pearls, but no too sparkly. Not a lot of sparkle.
Yeah. Well, how about the escorts for the ball? You all dress them too?
We do, and they're in a full dress, which is awesome. They wear tails, and they wear the piqué vest and ties and shirts, and then they wear white gloves. So they look so handsome.
Well, so that's just a happy scene right there.
It is.
All of it. So do you all have ball gowns for guests?
We do. We have gowns for guests too. So.
And you said you thought ball gowns were back.
For wedding gowns, they're back. We're seeing a little bit in party dresses, but for wedding gowns, for sure. So it's exciting.
Really formal. So after 44 years, your bridal business is still going strong, and I think your mom and dad started it. So tell us who they are and how they did it.
Well, we started in 1975 in Stillwater, Oklahoma, and I guess my parents moved up there and said, well, what does Oklahoma or Stillwater not have? And my mom came up with a brilliant idea of bridal. Took her first trip to New York and first markets to Dallas, and figured out what was going to be happening. And so she's always had a fantastic way of seeing the future.
Well, and and your parents both still work with you all every day.
Absolutely.
Every day.
Every day. Isn't that the best?
It's
That
the
is
best.
the best.
Oh my gosh.
We're lucky.
We're a
very
true
lucky.
family business.
Well, and the brides' dresses in your shop, you all are exquisite. They're just
thanks, Helen.
you have all the best brands or lines, I guess is what you call them. So tell us a little bit about what you do have in there.
We carry a lot of great designers. We carry Monique Lullier. We carry Rosa Clara.
Out of New York, or they out of?
Monique Lullier is out of Beverly Hills. Rosa Clara is out of Spain.
Oh, they're out of
We carry Haley Page, which she's a young, hot designer that designs the most beautiful things with a twist. We're seeing a lot of fuller dresses. That doesn't mean that a straighter dress isn't in, but we're seeing a lot of simple, where fabric is the most important. Whether it's a Mikado, silk satin's making a comeback.
I looked up Mikado. I mean,
You did? Awesome. It's a beautiful fabric.
It's a beautiful fabric. It's so hard to make fantastic. So, it really takes a crafted designer to make Mikado look fantastic.
And it's a nylon and a something blend. Silk blend, is that what it is?
Yep.
And it makes it heavier, is what is what the internet said.
It's a fall
Yes.
fabric.
Is it?
I think so. I think you want to wear something that grandiose for a fall wedding, unless you have a lot of air conditioning in the summer. But
It's
it's a little bit heavier fabric.
But
you're right.
it holds its shape for sure. Okay, so are all your brides from Oklahoma?
No, we have brides from everywhere, it seems like.
We pull from all over
Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas.
Even farther sometimes.
So what colors are they wearing? I mean, is it white for brides?
I would say the number one color is ivory. Number two is probably blush or champagne. And white is the last choice.
Is that right?
It is.
The natural fabric that the gowns come in lend itself to be more natural. Natural silk is not a bright white unless you bleach it.
How neat you all. And you said something about 3-dimensional flowers and buttons and beads. So talk about that.
We're seeing, along with the simple, we're seeing a lot of floral patterns that are 3-dimensional. We're seeing off-the-shoulder looks. We're seeing a little bit of a higher neck, like a Sabrina neck. We're seeing low backs, maybe a little more conservative look, but still a little bit sexy.
And the buttons go down the back or the front? Where do
Yeah, they go down the back.
We can start a new
Sometimes
trend
down the
if you-
side, but
right down the front.
Okay, so we have the sleeves. Do we have sleeves? And the neckline. Let's talk about that.
we're seeing strapless, I think, will always be in. It is one of the most beautiful styles for a bride to wear. But we are seeing necklines coming up. We're seeing V-necks. We're seeing long sleeves. We're seeing even little cap sleeves that are beautiful. So, I mean, it's trending to a little bit more of a conservative look, but, you know, the back may be totally open. But we're still selling that sleek, sexy look too. We're just, you know, it's just like any fashion. It's starting to come into you know, maybe a more formal wedding instead of the barn wedding that we're seeing, that we have been seeing. So those are still great and they're wonderful, but they're dressing up even more for those. So it's really kind of interesting to watch.
It's a once in a lifetime experience.
You get
so.
one. You'll get one big one, Helen. You get one big one.
So why not?
Why not? I mean, what other?
It's
what
your
other
red carpet
occasion-
moment. You
Yeah.
know?
What other great occasion are you gonna have all your friends and family at one place and celebrate how much they love you? That's why they come.
And the veil?
I mean, at JJ Kelly, we probably sell more long lace veils than anybody. And we always
Are
sell
they
them.
lace? Or are they
They're the tulle, but they'll be trimmed in lace, or they'll have lace patterns. That's
Beadwork.
Beadwork. We are always selling veils to girls that say they don't want to wear a veil.
And why would you not want to wear a veil?
I don't know, because it's one of the 3 symbols for walking down the aisle. You wouldn't go down without your ring. You wouldn't go down without your wedding gown. And since the dawn of time, they've worn veils.
And we used to, from olden days, there's
Yeah,
something
exactly.
on the head, a hat or something.
Yeah. I mean,
It's so romantic too.
It is
Why would you
romantic.
do
I
that?
think
Who
it is
wants to
too.
do
So
that?
we put it on them, and all of a sudden they're like, "Oh my goodness, I look like a bride."
How about crowns?
Oh yeah, we love crowns. Crowns have made a huge comeback.
With the royal wedding, of course.
The royal wedding, but
Oh, yeah.
JJ Kelly was selling crowns before the royal wedding.
Talk about that one.
So this one right here, you just put all your hair on the top of that and just, you know, and you can see it all the way
It's
around.
beautiful.
That's
It is
beautiful.
beautiful.
This one right here, this is a new company that we carry called Mary Elena, and it's, you know, all Swarovskis.
Yeah.
And
Beautiful.
just amazing.
Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh.
So pretty. You'd look good in this, Helen.
I like that one. It's got some flowery look to it. Okay, show this one right here. I like that one too.
This is gorgeous. This one was actually on a television show, I think in Atlanta. So it was one of our designers that she thought, well, this would be a tiara that she would put in her line for brides. So I just love that look. And it's real bendable, so you can move it around like a hairstyle.
That would look good on you.
Oh, well, thank you.
How about that one?
This one's neat because it's rose gold. And brides are wearing a lot of rose gold for their wedding rings, and they're so beautiful. And so,
Oh, that would match.
yeah, it would be. It's so pretty. We sell it a lot, so we
That is-
love that one.
That is I mean, those are
Yeah.
wonderful. Then you said earrings are back? Big
Well,
ones.
we're seeing a lot of big earrings, so which is fun. This is a beautiful, another Mary Elena. So just a really pretty piece. And then these, I think, would be fun if you did like a champagne dress. And then you could wear these. They're very light.
It's back.
Oh my, they're light?
They're very light, lighter than you think.
That is pretty amazing. Well, they're amazing.
They're amazing.
So we've got lots of things. We've got big earrings, and then you gave us this great tip on bracelets.
I think bracelets are a really neat accessory because your hands are in so many pictures. Your hands and your arms. Your first dance, your hand is on your groom's shoulder. You're carrying your bouquet. You're talking. You're giving people hugs. You have to remember you're being photographed all the way around the entire time you're in your bridal costume. So, you know, the accessories can really, really make a difference. And I think a bracelet, no bride should go without a bracelet. I like your bracelet, by
I
the
don't
way.
think anyone should go without a bracelet.
You're right. You see how we saw it.
And so you all have I Do appointments.
Yes,
Patrick,
ma'am.
and I think you started that. You invented it, didn't you?
No, my sister came out with the brilliant
Oh.
idea of I Do appointments. I just help facilitate and keep it going, and get a lot of wonderful wedding professionals involved.
Well, tell us about it. The last time you were in, I think you were just starting maybe the program.
Just starting, we hit over 14,000 appointments, which is still
That's a lot.
It seems like a lot. I mean, that would, if that came into dollars, wow. I mean, if you could put a price tag on that, that would be wonderful. So we certainly are looking forward to doing things that I don't think we're the only wedding website that allows brides to book appointments online.
Okay,
for
tell us what
real-time appointments.
Real-time
I want to
appointments.
see that photographer tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Well, if you ever try to get a hold of your photographer, they're on shoots, they're running around, they're doing odd jobs. It's hard. It just seems like it's a little bit more difficult to plan, set, and do. So I Do appointments brings that to the table.
For photographers and what else?
Cakes, caterers, bridal salons.
Flowers?
Of course, flowers. You name it. We pretty much have from top to bottom. So we're real excited about having that many great professionals on. And we're always looking for more, of course.
And it provides that just access, I guess.
Access is so important to a wedding because it's stressful enough. And if you can't get a hold or make that appointment, that meet and greet with that florist or for that cake, you can't. You have to get with your mom and who's going to be your entourage that's going to be coming to that appointment with you.
And Patrick, so many people work that you can make your appointments at midnight, if on the computer.
We do a large percentage of our appointments are around midnight. Or we know girls are in their bunny slippers and they're on their computer and they're like, oh my gosh, I forgot. I've watched my favorite TV show. I've gone out with my fiance. I went to dinner and oh, there's one more thing. I know. Oh yeah, the wedding.
That's right. Okay. Well, I think that's just a very nice service, and I think everyone should take advantage of that.
Well, I'm going to quote you on that.
No, at any time.
Anytime.
Yeah, and we forgot to talk about the bridesmaids, flower girls.
We do bridesmaids dresses. We do flower girls. At the moment, we have one of our designers that her name is Haley Page. She's very popular. She came out with a flower girl dress line, so they're really, really pretty and really innovative.
What's it called?
It's called La Petite by Haley Page. And
they're darling.
They're darling.
They're little mini wedding dresses.
They are. She
fantastic.
took them off of her wedding dresses. So she has a striped organza wedding gown, and she did a flower girl dress to match that. And then she has a fabric called Caviar, which is very sparkly and flowery, and she did a little flower girl
Would you
to
not
match
think
that.
a little girl would love that?
Oh my gosh,
That
we've
would
had
be
little girls try them on. We just got them in. It's taken us months to get ours in, and now when the little girls try them on, they think they're a bride. They think they're a mini bride.
And then you have Mini Me.
We have these new mini maids, which is a great, it's kind of a lost segment of the wedding party, because when a young girl is, between 8 and maybe 14, she doesn't really want to look like a flower girl. She wants to be dressed up. She really wants to be a bridesmaid, but she can't. But anyway, these are grown-up dresses that fit their bodies and make them look really pretty, and they come in 40 colors, and so they can be a special part of the wedding party without like you trying to put them in a flower girl dress when they are very grown up. So viewers,
they just need to come in and see what all you've got
They
going on in
do.
there.
Yes.
Well, So you'll be headed for New York soon to market, I guess. Do you go, Patrick?
I do. I do.
Okay, so what will you all be looking for?
The next big thing. Always looking for the next big thing. We're looking for, designers that really put themselves out there and show the best of their fabrics, the best of their designs. For us, it's all about what's going to be happening in the wedding industry, and where can we bring that back to Oklahoma so brides don't have to go somewhere else. We really do have a fantastic, we probably have the largest selection right now in the city, if not in our city, that you could go to the rest of the state. So we're real excited about our inventory.
Will your parents go with you?
Our mother goes with us.
Yeah, Dad stays home.
He's
Yeah.
not crazy about market.
But she still loves to go to market.
Very savvy, still very
We have
savvy.
Isn't
Very
that the best?
savvy.
You all, that's the best.
Yeah.
You need that.
Oh,
Always. We always need that.
that whole experience. You need more experience at New York than ever.
Oh, I bet. So do they have fashion shows?
Yes, they have those fashion shows you see on television.
Still have those.
They
The ones
do.
you dream about. That's the
one you
ones we
dream
see.
about.
It's true.
It's work.
It's
I know
true.
It's work. It's fun to watch.
The
that's for
fashion
sure.
shows are fun.
Well, and so on a personal note, Jane, are you still in competitive West Coast dancing?
I do. I do West Coast swing
Have
dancing.
you won any awards?
Not lately.
You've won awards though.
Well, she had a
Won
fourth
awards.
coming in here last year, or a third.
Jane's very modest. She's very good though.
Very good. Well, okay. Anything else that you all want to say about JJ Kelly? I do appointments.
Come and see us.
Yeah, book
Make
your
an
appointment at
appointment.
idoappointments.com and come see JJ Kelly or any of the other of our wonderful wedding professionals.
You all have nice people in there.
Thank
And
you.
When
They
you
are very
call
nice.
on the phone, they're very helpful, and they really want to help you find the perfect dress. All of you all do. And isn't that the
of course.
nicest thing?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's just sweet. We have great employees and great people that we have, so we're very blessed to have that.
Well, thanks for coming in to talk about this happy business. JJ Kelly has so many dresses, including ball gowns and mother of the bride's dresses. Plus, you all are just so friendly and helpful to your clients. Weddings with you all are fun. And congratulations, Jane, on your own upcoming event. Wonder where you'll find your wedding dress.
JJ Kelly Bridal.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.